Hello, hello, hello. Hello out there in YouTube land. Hello, come join me. This is about Maghen's docuseries and the allegations and the disinformation that came across at the docuseries Netflix. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Kisses to you guys. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of my show. I'm going to do the Mimi song. I'm going to give you guys a few more minutes to get in. I'm going to do about an hour, and I'm going to start trying to do a video a day, maybe around the same time every day. We will see. Hello, Media Marco. Yes, you are. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining. I sent Sam a note as well. I know it's like an impromptu, so it doesn't really give you guys enough time to come in and prepare for it. I just let me go on and do it because my nerves are shaking. And so if I'm going to do it, like I said, just get on and do it. Hello, Demon Dictator. Hello, Michelle. It's the Mimi show. We're going to talk about Mimi. We're going to talk about the Netflix and how the inconsistencies in that has damaged her brand. Shady, I heard that Hunter Biden was let free from his father, gave him immunity. I'm at lunch, leaving 5. So nice to see you. Oh, great to see you. Hello, Julie. I fell asleep during Ron's podcast. I have a chest infection in bed. Oh, that sounds like it hurts. I hope you feel better soon. Well, are you taking any medications for it? I hope you feel better soon. Hello, Ruth. Hello, Jacqueline. Yes, this is alive. Hello, Sheila. I'm gonna get right into it because there's a couple of things I want to read to you guys. Hello, Marcia. Let's do the Mimi song.
Mimi Show.
Mimi Show. Mimi Show. Mimi Show. Mimi Show.
The Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show.
Oh, Jacqueline, you're sweet. I'm having a beer.
Yeah. It's the Mimi Show. The
Mimi Show.
It's the Mimi Show. The Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show.
Oh, that's good, Demon Dictator. I hope you feel better soon. Doesn't feel good to be sick. Oh, yeah. It's the Mimi Show, Mimi Show. Mimi Show, it's the Mimi Show. Hello, Del Palmer. Mimi Show. It's oh. It's the Mimi Show. Yes, it is. She may be jealous, Marcia. She should be happy. It's all about her. Thank you, guys. That was so cool. I love the Mimi song. I could do that over and over and over again. Did you see the Trump shimmy? You're so funny, Jacqueline. Me. It's all about me. Hello, Payne. I love it. I love the Mimi song. Hello, SCJ. My girl is back. There she is. Yes, you did. We're going to get into the Mimi-ness of it all. Okay, and I'm keeping up with the chat so far, which is good. I'm going to share my screen. Here we go. See if I can see that. Prince Harry and Meghan. Here, let me read the title. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle under fire for explosive allegations about the royal family in bombshell Netflix docuseries. This was put out a couple of hours ago. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are facing severe criticism for their comments they made in the bombshell Netflix docuseries. According to a report in The Mirror, Meghan and Harry, who stepped back from the royal duties in 2020, made a number of explosive allegations in the show as they spoke out about life inside the royal family. While Prince Harry claimed his brother, Prince William, screamed and shouted at him during one tense meeting, while Meghan barely spoke out about her mental health struggles. She barely spoke about it in the docuseries, guys. She barely spoke about her mental issues that she was going through. She never got into any detail. She said it was just a constant thought that I had. She really didn't go into what she was feeling like and what she was dealing with. She just talks about her victimhood. That's it. Yeah, I'm going to be talking about Meghan and Harry lying on the allegedly lying on the docuseries. I know you were pissed, sweetheart, and I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, 6 years ago. Yeah, I think he thought people were trolls. Murph is not used to being in my lives. So he was just trying to make sure, I guess. Yeah, me too, Jacqueline. She says she can guess which one. He don't know how to dance. Trump does not know how to dance. I don't know what he be doing. He danced like a 1980s businessman dork. But what kills me is that he thinks he really got it going on when he's doing it too. And his head is in the air. The dancing skills. Jacqueline, it happened right when I came in. I know, you hadn't even been in here. Good. So, yeah, she doesn't talk about her struggles on the docuseries about her mental health and what caused her to feel like she needed to leave the UK and her mental health was stressed out. No, I think she was beginning her plan. Megan has started her woe is me plan and they're messing with me plan. After she had the baby, she knew she was ready to go. If after Archie came around, because I don't know if he's from a surrogate or where, it's just a mystery around those kids right now. A big mystery. Oh, yes, we are not, no, Marcia, we are not Trump bashing. We're just talking about his dancing. No, we don't. I don't really talk about politics that much over here. I try not to because I know it's a touchy subject for, some of you guys. But no, we're not Trump bashing. We're just saying that his dancing is a little off. Ain't nothing wrong with that. The granny dance, as I call it. When she was at the Beyonce concert, I still can't believe it. Yeah, she was moving that hip. That hip was doing something. And it was moving real fast. Well, we all know she is mentally ill. She doesn't need us to, right? That's true. There is something really wrong up there. She's always been a victim mode. It's how she gets away with being nasty. Oh, you don't post much, Jacqueline. Megan's hips don't lie. Okay, let's get back to it. So her health struggles. Prince and the Duke and Duchess of Sussex also talked about their 2017 engagement interview. Harry and Meghan claimed the chat had been scripted and said they hadn't been able to share their story. Meghan is lying, allegedly. She sat there on that interview and talked about what she wanted to talk about, how they met, how they got together, um, when they fell in love, how he proposed to her. She had all the opportunity to talk about what she wanted to talk about in their relationship. No, she got on their line talking about she's going to hit the ground running and be this ambassador for Queen Elizabeth. But come to find out that wasn't true. She just made up a whole bunch of stuff. Well, wanted to tell her story. She hadn't been in there long enough to tell a story. She hadn't been in the royal family that long enough to even talk about when she went to the store. Let's just be honest. Hello, Julie. Her non-existent. Okay, let me find it. I think I got it. All right. Here we go. Can we hear it? I can't hear it. Okay. There's no music. Wow, it's funny. There's no music to it, but here it is. Okay, let's do it one more time. What happened to it? Woo! Oh my God. That is something. Sorry about that. I went out. Okay, that's her dancing. I hope y'all got a glimpse of that. Let's see. Here's another one. Okay, here we go. One more time. Let's see the video one more time.
Make some noise for yourself. Oh my God, it's Prince Harry! Is there anybody in the building? It's Prince Harry and Meghan Markle! The world's at war. Your love won't hear the song. Right now, baby, make love to me.
There it is.
Okay. All my independent women, where you at? Where you at?
Okay. That was funny. That was funny. Okay, I'm going to get back to my story. Okay. I don't believe it was scripted. I don't believe it was scripted. I believe that her and Harry got on the interview and did it together, and they told their story. They told their story. Mm-hmm. Okay. She don't have any hips. There is it's 5 versions on how they met. 5 versions according to Dell. Can SpongeBob dance? Make a square pants. I don't either. I don't either. I don't know why they don't call her out. Megsy Megs. She's been a victim all her life. Oh, now it's the lawyer's fault. It's not her fault that she didn't do it. She didn't do the trademark before she named the business. You always look up you always look up the name before you try to put out your product or put out your whatever your services. So why would Maghen basically roll out the Archewell website without getting it trademarked first? That just goes to show you that she doesn't know what she's doing. She is a poor imitation of nothing. Plenty of people call her out, but M just keeps coming back for more. She's not going anywhere. She has something to prove. She wants to be she wants to be famous, and although she's become famous because of Harry, her popularity is so bad that it her popularity is so bad that her famousness is not doing well. Let's put it that way. Oh, oh, it's 4 a.m. where Dell is. My eyes, no. She looks like she's having some sort of fit. You guys are so bad. Granny chicken dance. If she tripped over, she would say she was pushed. Exactly. She would, Dal. That's what makes her so sinister, is that she blames everyone even when there's no need to. It was Jacqueline. Hello, Liz. I focus on the stage when I'm at a concert. I would want a refund. Julie, did he waste his dancing money? Hippie, hippie, shake. Hippie, hippie, shake. Hippie, hippie, shake. Oh my God, I'm trying to do it. I feel like I'm going to get up and try to do it later. It's wrong. Yeah, it was really going. She really did that. She was really dancing. Wow. Right. They told their truth as opposed to the actual truth, Liz. I agree. Yep, he did. Let's all think of the things she blamed. For example, awful wigs, hairdressers' fault. Oh my God, I have my own list. It's Elizabeth's fault because um, they didn't help with the press. It's everybody's fault. It's the media's fault because they made her have a miscarriage. She was stressed, so it was their fault. It's Harry's fault that Meghan married into the royal family and it didn't work out. It wasn't her fault. It was their fault because they mistreated her. The reason why her Archie Well employees is a revolving door is because it's a new startup company. Mm-hmm. The list just goes on and on. Infamous, then famous. That's it. That's good. SCJ. Totally infamous. Yes, she does. She goes to tap and ballet and gymnastics. My daughter on Saturday. She has a program coming up this weekend. She's going to be a deer. It's so cute. It's so cute. Hello, Cupid. I wondered if she realized that Americans have thrown her out. Mm. I wondered if she know. Even if she knew, do you think she would care? Julian Duran. The man deserves a time machine to decide not to have a demon spawn. Charlotte Catherine, UK people. Baggy. Oh, I didn't like that wedding dress at all. I didn't. I didn't care for it. Wow. It just didn't do it. It was plain to me. I didn't care for it. But I really like Catherine's wedding dress. That was beautiful. Okay, let me go back to the article real quick, guys. So she's lying about that. We weren't allowed to tell our story, says Meghan Markle. In the Netflix show, Meghan said, so we did the thing out with the press, then line. Then we went right inside, took the coat off, and did the interview. So it was all in that same moment. But then also like, and then this is her talking. And then there'll be a moment when they'll ask to see the ring. The way she looked at that ring was not in a very loving way. She looked at her wedding ring like, this is not what I wanted. He could have did better than this. My point is, we weren't allowed to tell our story. This is Meghan. They wasn't allowed to tell their story. Why wasn't you allowed to tell your story, Meghan? The Queen said you couldn't? It doesn't make sense. They want to know how you guys met, whatever the situation is. And Meghan gets on there and says, I wasn't able to really tell you guys really how we really met. Like Dale said, she didn't change the story 5 times. 5 times on how they met. They met through a mutual friend. They had a blind date. He showed up late. The story just get twister and twister. If her kids are unattractive, Harry's fault. I'm excited to see clips, photos of Catherine's Christmas Carol service. Oh, I bet that's going to be nice. I think most people see a disingenuous person, so most people don't like her. Francoise here. Hello, Fran. My girl. Francoise. Francoise. Meghan is not, she hasn't. She told it first, she's like, I'm going to tell my story because, and I'm going to be unfiltered. This was when she was on that podcast. she was telling her story then. First she was going to tell it. First she was telling it on Oprah Winfrey. Then she's going to tell it on a docuseries. Then she told it in a book. And now this is the real story. She's going to do it on the docuseries. She's been changing and telling her story since the beginning. She's full of storytelling. She did. She looked at her ring like, this ain't. Where's the diamond? Duchess Pinocchio. Oh, Francois, you're beautiful. Del Palmer, that's because the dressmaker was leaving room because of her fake pregnancy. Misha, no, introduced them. Princess Udine introduced them. I introduced them. No, I did, Del. Oh, boy, that's funny. So this is her line talking about she ain't told her story. Prince Harry then interjected and said, well, we've never been allowed to tell our story. In other words, he was trying to let her know that they didn't coerce her into telling a different story. Like she was trying to say, like it was rehearsed or made up. No, it wasn't made up. It's something you made up. We wasn't able to tell our story. As if The Queen told her, "Don't tell your story, Meghan. Lie and say a different story." That's how she's making it out to be. That's the consistency, Harry says. We have never been allowed to tell our story. Meghan says her theme is we were never able to tell our true story. Like it was fixed up. But the interviewer who conducted the chat did not agree to these claims of Sussex. Michelle Hunson said, "We know regulations may vary on this particular subject." Speaking to Saga magazine, she added, "When the Duchess of Sussex said that my engagement interview with Harry, her and Harry was an orchestrated reality show, I didn't know what to make of it." She continued, "They seem to have thought through what their new lives would be like and what marriage would mean for her life in particular. There was nothing that pointed to what would happen. It was two people who were full of joy in each other in life." No, they wasn't full of joy. Meghan was never in love with Prince Harry. Guys, I am so sorry. I got kicked out of my intranet and I was just reading. Okay, you can see me now, right? I'm on my phone. So So anyway, I'm going to start here. A royal expert, Lord Hale, claimed Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's accusations were simply untrue. During the engagement interview, Harry and Meghan were asked about how the royal family had reacted to the happy news. Harry said they had a handful of teas and meetings and all sorts of gatherings with King Charles following the announcement to help Meghan get acquainted with the family. He added, the family together have been absolutely, a solid support. And my grandparents as well have been wonderful throughout this whole process, and they've known for quite some time. So basically, Harry is telling us that everybody is getting along just fine, just peachy king. But as soon as they got married, Meghan continued with her shenanigans. As soon as they got married, she continued with her shenanigans. At first, the family was so loving and caring and did all this, to help you um, transition over into a real royal. And this is how you treated it. You talked about it. You downplayed it. You treated it as a business deal that has gone wrong. And it wasn't a business deal. You were marrying it into a family. Listen. And then Meghan says, after all that the family has been so supportive, so great to her, so wonderful, has been doing all that. Catherine's been supportive, King Charles, um, Camilla, Queen Elizabeth, everybody was being respecting Meghan, but she treated it with disrespect. Then she goes on and she says Meghan claims and saying they've been amazing. So what happened to them being amazing to, oh, I got to get the hell out of there? The Duchess of Sussex was also asked about her first interaction with Kate Middleton, as she replied, she's been wonderful. So, what she was trying to say, that was fake. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are not spotted together and have not been spotted in a public event in late due to couples for professional separation. A professional separation. Sounds like they're professionally divorcing, professionally separated. Separation. That doesn't even make sense. That's not a word. Those aren't words. That don't go together. Professionally separated. No, that means you're fired. Let go. Over with. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are not spotted together in public events of late due to couples' professional separation, which means they are not working together anymore. They're not working together anymore. They're not sleeping together anymore. They're not co-parenting anymore. They're not doing anything together anymore. They're separate. Harry and Meghan are now working on separate projects, and this now sparked rumors of trouble in their paradise. Trouble in paradise. What happened to salt and pepper? What happened to, stuck like glue? Mm-mm. While Harry is working on the Invictus Games second edition in Canada, Meghan is preparing for an American Riviera Orchard launch in 2025, as per reports. First of all, you already launched the Riviera Orchard. Why are you launching it again in 2025? Does that make sense to you guys? I'm just looking at the our comments. Demon Dictator. No, Dale, I introduced them. No, Demon Dictator, I introduced them. There are many who feel Liz, she was pregnant in order to speed up the proposal and wedding. Oh my gosh, she's manipulated Harry so much, it's not even funny. Thank God Harry gave William Diana's ring for Catherine. Could you imagine if that beast got it? Mhm. Not the beast. Francois, when do you think the real truth will be revealed? I don't know. You would think the media would start talking about it now because, say something like, we haven't seen the kids since they were born. I wonder what they look like. Liz, I believe that. And she totally copied Angela Livingston's wedding dress. Okay, I got her name wrong. I believe her name is Angela. I think the dressmaker did it on purpose because she gave them such a hard time. Can you imagine her being Miss Just, Miss Annoying, Miss Annoying? No, I don't want it like that. I don't want it like this. I want it like that. It's got to be perfect. No, it's not. Does anybody really want to hear the details of their story? No. Wish it was a laugh. Don't really want to hear about Harry and his Todger or mountain on older women. I know. That's so true. Harry and Meghan are no longer on separate projects, and this has now sparked rumors of trouble in paradise. While Harry is working on, I already read that. Isn't that something? But now the buzz is that while Harry is willing to meet his family and reconcile with them, Meghan seems to be reluctant to go back to the UK. Of course, Meghan doesn't want to go back to the United Kingdom. No. For what? Well, what's the purpose? Meghan seems to be reluctant to go back to the UK. Royal Arthur Omid Scobie suggests in his book Endgame that Meghan Markle never wants to step foot in England again. Well, that says a lot. If she never really felt at home when she was living there after marrying Harry. Well, I'm sure she's not feeling at home here. She can't be feeling at home because she's getting the same reception, if not worse, here. The last time the Sussex couple traveled to the UK together was in 2022 for the funeral of Queen Elizabeth II. All of this has added more fuel to the rumors about trouble in Meghan and Harry's marriage. Meanwhile, the couple has either dismissed or refrained from commenting about it. That is trouble in paradise. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Hold on one second, guys. So, what do you guys think about all that? Her talking about she's not coming back to the UK as if they wanted her back. Like UK was like, come on, Megan, we like you. Mm-mm. Disturbing. it blows my mind how she tries to control what what trying to control the narrative. It blows my mind. Okay. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything else to read. Line about telling her story. This was really good. This was a nice article. Are Prince Harry and Meghan Markle headed for a divorce? What do you guys think? I know some of you already said that you don't think that she's done with him. No, we don't want to hear it, Jacqueline. Hello, Julie. What are your thoughts on Diddy will get bail? The mere fact that he's tried 3 times and they keep telling him no, I don't think he'll get bail. I really don't. I think it's over for him with the bail thing. I think they're going to make him stay in jail. I'm on my phone, by the way. They're going to make him stay in jail. I got out of the whole Diddy part was the fact that um, they said he's a danger to society, that he should not be allowed to be back out in the street. That's something. Prince Harry, Meghan Markle. That's so I answered. I hope I answered your question about the bail. He's tried 3 times. I wonder, can he continue to keep trying? Julie, bye bye. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. See you later. It wasn't any joy in that um interview. It felt flat. It felt like she controlled the interview, if you ask me. Del Palmer, you don't get pregnant if you don't have a womb. Her father said so. Her brother said so. She had several dom, endometriosis and needed a hysterectomy. Sure, I have a bridge to see you, to sell you. I heard about that too, Dale. I was frozen. I was frozen. Sorry about that. Okay. Yes, back, back, back. Jacqueline, she treated it like the royal family were lucky to have her join, and she should be front and center at all events. That's how she treated it. Like, you guys are lucky to have me. Hello, Cynthia. She's a Jezebel. They are divorced, says Del Palmer. Del Palmer believes that they're not even together. That's interesting. Interesting, Del. Demon dictator. They never slept together on their honeymoon in Australia. I don't believe it. How many times does she have to rebrand? She just came out with Orchard Riviera. Orchard. She just came out with that. And so what's interesting is that they're relaunching it in 2025. What they gonna do? Add something to it, make it better. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are not spotted together in public events of late due to couples professional stuff. We did that. Okay, and that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the me reading, and I'm gonna pop back over to the other studio and get off this one. Okay. There we go. I'm back. Yeah, my internet went down, and so my husband had to reset it, and here we are. Now I'm gonna be reading the comments because I want to see what you guys have to say about the readings. Yeah, she did, Demon Dictator. She launched a gem too fast, too quick, too soon. If you didn't have a trademark, and if you didn't have it patented and ready to go, and ready to produce this jam and these dog biscuits in a mass production type of way, then why even get started? Just wait and launch it when it's ready. Hello, Marine. Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you. Brizilla. I love that show, Francois. Red curly hair and black cross eyes. Jacqueline J., the queen, told her she could continue to act. M took that to heart and was continuing to be the losing actress she is. Wasn't nobody asking her to act when she married Harry. It's like going back to a life that you don't supposed to go back to. I don't know how to put that, but you gave it up to marry this prince, but you really didn't give up anything. You just gave it up for a year and a half so that you could trick him into believing that you were suicidal so that you could get back over here to the United States. Allegedly. They don't want him around because they don't trust him. They don't want Harry around. Oh, no. He can't be trusted. He's going to go back and tell Meg everything, which is not supposed to happen. Mm-mm. No, they don't want them around. Catherine's like, I don't want Harry around my kids because, he'll say something or do something that's going to be not right. That he's going to go back and tell Maghen what we're doing, and it's not going to be, between us anymore. Meghan's Meghan doesn't have anything else to talk about. She did, and the only reason why we were interested in Maghen is because that she became a royal. We wanted to know how that life was going to pan out for her. But now that she's not a royal anymore, it's not panning out the way it should be. It's not happening. People are not interested in her anymore because she's not talking about the things of the kingdom. No, she's not talking about it. The older woman that H lost his virginity to is the same age as Mexie. The same age. Talking about she older. An older woman. That was a lie. She was like a couple of years older than you. Around your same age group, Harry. And why did he feel the need to tell us that he lost his virginity? Yes, I wonder if by then they thought she would be the disaster in public and cause too much offense, so wanted her non-working royal to try to cover up her poor manners behaviors. Interesting, Jacqueline. Let's see here. The royal family would never trust Harry again. That's right, demon dictator. The people of the UK are cheering and celebrating. They're okay with Meghan not coming back over there. It's their usual garbage. Dale, the demon dictator, woo, who Harry did. What Harry did was the worst type of betrayal. It was. His was the worst. It wasn't Meghan because she's a stranger and you expect her to be somewhat manipulative, somewhat not attached to the situation. But Harry knew. He knew what was going on. He knew. He knew the protocols. He knew everything and what they were. He just knew. Oh, Marcia had a phone call. But being that he knew and betrayed his family the way he did is the worst. He's worse than her. That's okay, Marcia. So Meg should be delighted HMTQ mentioned she could still act. Yes. Has anyone told Meg she can act before or since? I'm sure. She probably think that's beneath her right now, acting. Soon and very soon she got to get a part in Tyler Perry's movies. Ellen moved to the UK because of Diddy, not Trump. Francois, that's probably true. Diddy and Bell reminds me of Henry and his legal cases. Okay. I think the Queen and Prince Philip was wise to her fakeness and background and really wanted to keep her in the background. But H wanted M want what she gets. Yeah, what she wants, she gets. Tell the Queen until the Queen said no. Yeah, Meghan wanted to be a senior royal. She wants to be a princess. She wants to be a queen. She wants to take over. Hello, Sam. What are you making for dinner? Says Cupid. Hi, Sam. Why didn't the queen say a real no, though? That's where I'm perplexed. Good question. Probably just trying to let her know that she can continue to do what she wants to do. That was very nice of the queen. Meghan was probably running around talking about, I left my career. I left all of this for this. I had it going on before I met Harry. No, you didn't. You did not have it going on before you met Harry. You were a nobody. hmm I think they supported her. She's over there whining. Just as she had problems telling Andrew to sit down and shut up, she had a soft heart for H, I think because she knew he was deemed dim in the head. Hello, SCJ. I'm just going to fry some frozen tempura. Oh, and eat with a nice stone baked roll. I might throw on some southern fries too, but very greasy. Busy day, too tired to cook properly. Oh God, I know the feeling. Does. It sounds like a perfect meal, Sam. Do you want me to try and come on before I fall asleep? Dale, do you want to come on for a moment? Okay. Let's do about 15 minutes and then I'm going to head out. Come on, Dale. There you go. She does have an attention span as a squirrel, Liz. She does. That's funny. Oh, I think they were worried about the backlash if she put her foot down and said no, even though the queen was anything but racist and would claim she was denied her love over racism. I agree with you. I can get down in the kitchen. I know that's right, Sam. Hello, Sue. Stodger. Oops. On the Megan Great comment was going to say she greatly overstated her value. Yes, she did. She's still overstating her value. You should see you should see her resume on the Archewell. She overvalues herself. It's so true. I wish I could find the show she was on where she said she had a hysterectomy due to endometriosis. I saw it on DuckDuckGo search. Plus, the article about her first marriage is on there. Interesting, Marcia. Liz, I know, and I hate it, especially that she got in. I know, at such a perfect time for her politically, even though she identified as white her whole life. She's just so gross. Happy birthday to your mother, Marcia. Tell her happy birthday for us, okay? I love this. I love this. Sue, Maghen really overstimulated her value and star power. She did. She said she was an A-lister, and she wasn't. You were not an A-lister. Yeah, she is a great actress, but just not on screen. She does act. Um, no, I can't. My story. No one. I couldn't tell. The interview was like a reality show. It was rehearsed. Let's see here. What career? Ruth. I know. Let's see. So, Dell, are you coming on? I'm going to shut it down. I think Charles begged her to leave H to him as he was his son. Poor woman, probably knew it would be the decline of the monarchy, possibly. Well, guys, I thought Dale was going to come on, but I think I'm going to give her a few more minutes. I still can't believe Charles walked her down the aisle. Just absolutely insanity for her, getting so many things she does not deserve. That's true, SCJ. Just give it to her, give it to her, give it to her. She went over there taking stuff. Yeah, she got to spend Christmas at Sandringham before marriage and walk to church and do royal events. Yes, she did. She sure did. Jacqueline. That's okay, Sue. Paula is on live at the moment, but boring. Diddy rubbish. What baby? Hello, James. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, you tell her we said happy birthday to her. 93. That's beautiful. She acts, but we all see through it, except Oprah, Tyler Perry, and her 5 friends. It's like they don't care. Like they're okay with her shenanigans. It blows my mind. And are they really friends? Are they just with WME have to show up together? I think Charles was soft hearted because H finally found someone to say yes, and he was hoping so much for his darling boy. Mm. Okay, Demon Dictator. Nope, you're not on, Dell. Nope, you're not on because I don't see you. Hello, Pain. My sister said that too, Marcia. Maghen was in a Hallmark movie and she did pretty good in that movie, but I like to hear what the other actors said about her. My sister said that she noticed Maghen from the show, the Hallmark show. I was like, you knew about Maghen in the Hallmark movie? But she said she did pretty good. You think it takes a I still say, but they knew how evil she was being already. Narcissistic destroys everything and everyone. It just makes me hit that like button, guys, and share. Yes, come on one day and feel like I'm getting a bit of a respiratory thing right now and sound rough. Sorry you guys are getting sick. I think it's the weather changing. Can the weather changes and stuff. She only have contractual friends and a whole bunch of yes people. My Thanksgiving was great, SCJ. I went over my mom. She cooked a big meal. It was delicious. A whole bunch of sweets. And then I went back over there a couple of days later and she cooked again. And so I had a great holiday. Thank you. I hope you had one too. Marcia, COE, acting in Hallmark movies, not a high bar. It's not, even though I watch them all the time. Too funny. Well, guys, I was gonna wait on Dale, but I think something happened. Thank you so much for joining me this hour. I'm not going to keep you guys too much longer. I'm going to let you go. I hope you enjoyed the live. Thank you so much. Thank you to the moderators. Thank you, Sam, for being here. Thank you, Side Chat, for all the chit chat. Thank you so much. And I look forward to chatting with you guys again tomorrow. We'll try it again tomorrow and see how we do this thing. Have a great day. Mwah.